Alright, time to do this week's episode. I wonder if the audience knows that I'm not wearing any pants right now. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Sound Off. My name's Ernie Leung, and the Sound Off is the show where we basically wrap up the entire week in cosplay conventions and our social media. So let's get to it. Here are 3 headlines that happened this past week in the cosplay convention scene. Number 1, Springfest New York has officially canceled their 2016 show. In a press release, they say that they couldn't secure a venue for this year's event, and they're hoping now, instead of actually trying to get the big show going, they're going to do a lot of smaller events, kind of like what Icon's doing with Icon and some other workshops that they have. No word yet on when the smaller events will happen. Huge lineup for Wizard World in Philadelphia, which will actually compete with a couple of other conventions that are happening in the same weekend. Now, they announced God knows how many people, so they announced at least Thor, Loki, Agent Carter, a bunch of other people I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's already proven to be a big lineup. I'm sure ticket sales has gone up, and ticket sales were already going up with the stacked lineup that they already had. So you can see by the picture right here, like, that's a nice lineup that they have there for Wizard World in Philadelphia, which is happening from June 3rd through the I think 2nd through the 5th, if my memory serves me right. So I don't know the correct dates, but they'll be on there. All right. Anime Matsuri 2016 in Houston was not privileged to, well, not privileged, but the convention went off without a hitch. However, there was property damage done. You can see by some of the photos that we got here. Some of the stuff was defaced. There was a broken glass in the turnstile. There was like, I don't know, someone football tackled somebody into the wall and made a hole that big. Yeah, that's a lot happening there. And also this sign. So it's yeah, so far we haven't heard anything back from Anime Matsuri on how exactly the comment on the situation there. However, over 30,000 people attended the Houston convention. Good for them, which makes them probably one of the highest attended conventions in the country. Maybe like second or third to like San Diego Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con, Anime Expo. It might even pass Otakon here in Baltimore. So good kudos to them. They'll be having a 2017 edition happening around the same dates as this past year. So keep an eye on that. So those were your headlines throughout this past week. Next up is our sound off picture from last week, which is right here. Tag somebody who would eat this huge pile of bacon. For us, it is John I, and Chrissy admitted on last week's sound off that she would probably eat part of it. I'll probably join in on the fun as well. I wouldn't eat the whole pile of it, maybe part of it, and I wouldn't do it in one sitting, maybe in 10 sittings with some lettuce and tomato and some bagels and all that stuff. So yeah, so some friends did tag their friends in that picture right there to see like who would actually sit down and eat this massive pile of bacon. Nothing wrong with bacon, just not too much. So, but yeah, thank you for everybody for participating in it. We will have this week's sound off photo later on in the show. Next up is our con tip of the week, and this week it is being clean and neat in your hotel room, and you should be clean and neat. Put all your garbage away in the garbage. Now, if you don't, the hotels provide that small garbage bin. Get some big, huge leaf size, like, you know, the bags that you put your leaves in fall. For those of you living north of the Mason-Dixon line, yeah, you should get those and put it in. You should get that and use that as your garbage bag. So, because there'll be a lot of garbage that you'll compile up. You know, being neat and clean in the hotel room is not only just personal, like not only just like convention etiquette, but just personal hygiene helps out as well. And also, we ran into this problem at a convention a couple weeks ago. But you know, being neat and clean at least at night will help people sleep better, and they can find more places to sleep. Because if it's clean and messy, you don't want to be sleeping on some garbage. You don't want to be sleeping on somebody's food, somebody's trash, and all that stuff. So yeah, you don't want to do that either. But you don't want to You just want to be clean and neat. It's just a common courtesy to others, and it's also personal hygiene right there. So yeah, keep your room neat and clean. And actually, I think Otakon did a contest a couple of years ago where whoever had the cleanest room, I think one of the hotels did this, whoever had the cleanest room got a free weekend for next year, for the following year at Otakon. So that's a cool idea. I think a lot of hotels should start doing that. You know, it doesn't cost you much because people will be spending money at your hotel anyway, so might as well give it a shot. So what's the worst that'll happen? You have a bunch of clean hotel rooms, and also when you clean your hotel room, tip the housekeeping service, because they have a lot to do as soon as not just an anime convention, just a convention period. Whatever it is, they got to clean up some messy hotel rooms. So give a tip to them, give a thumbs up emoji, whatever works. So, but yeah, that's our concept of the week, just being clean and neat in your hotel room. Alright, so this week's cosplay of the week is this guy right here, Mini Batman, where he's wearing the suit from a miniature version of the suit from Batman vs. Superman. You can check it out right here. I think it's amazing. You know, it looks just not like, you know, he's repping for Batman, he's repping for Bruce Wayne, and you know, I have to give him props for that. You know, he's dragging Superman along. Not the greatest message, but you know, it's still cool, and it's actually like the cosplay itself is actually really good and really detailed. So I think he gives Ben Affleck a run for his money. So, but yeah, that's our cosplay of the week right there. Thank you very, very much. Next up, our page model segment, alright, where we get to feature one of our page models from the tremendous amount that we have. This week, it's Nikki Who Cosplay and her Belle cosplay. This is amazing right here. I mean, look at these are awesome shots right here, and we just love the fact that like she gets into character. She really is like Belle. I think like kind of her personality kind of matches her a lot. You know, she's not like, you know, she's Belle. We'll just leave it at that. So she does a lot of Disney cosplays. So if you want to see more of this gallery right here, you can head on over to her Facebook page at Nikki Who Cosplay. You can also check her out on Instagram and also on Twitter. Same thing, Nikki Who Cosplay. Or you can just click on the links down below. Yeah, those pictures of Nikki Who as Belle are absolutely stunning right there. We even featured one on our Instagram. So anywho, next up is our social media post, and first one is our dealer spotlight, which goes to Athena's Wink. You can check them out at in their Etsy store, their shop. I think it's Shopify. I think that's their store. So, but you can click on the link down below. But they started back in 2009 in Brooklyn, New York, as a geeky accessory company, and they make flasks, they make hats, they make scarves. I'm waiting for ties. You know, I think that if I get a tie, I have to get the tie and the hat. So, and also get a flask for some weekends. So, it's you should definitely check them out. Links down below. It is late. All right. Next up is our artist spotlight, which is Mega Ran, a hip hop artist that was featured at MagFest 2016. That our friend Ricardo actually recommended to us. So much so that he loved them that he put it as an artist spotlight. You can check out their set. They did a set, but we have a song from their set at the Jam Space that they have there. You can check it out by clicking on the link on the video here or the link down below. You can also check out his social media as well. I'm sure you'll see Facebook and Twitter and all, at least that. I don't know if there's anything else, to be honest with you. So, but all right, next thing up is Tip Tuesday, where we try to give you tips and you try to give us some tips back. This week we asked about ways to save money at conventions. Now, we talked about like eating at inexpensive places, but what are other ways to save money at a convention? Let us know in the comments down below. Let us know on Twitter, Instagram, all that, Tumblr, Facebook. Let us know what are ways that you guys save money at conventions. I like to eat at like not good places, but you know, I like to fine dine. I'm on vacation, so you know, I like to eat at a good place. Maybe Fogo de Chao, who knows? So yeah, that's our Tip Tuesday post. For Watching Wednesday, we asked you guys what is the best way to keep track of a series. So some people use Netflix, some people use Hulu, maybe Amazon Video, maybe Crunchyroll. I know some people use My Anime List. Some people have an app on their phone. Maybe even just like good old Microsoft Word. So maybe that's a way they could keep track of their shows. Let us know in the comments down below, how do you track shows, and put the hashtag Watching Wednesday, so at least we know what you're talking about. Alright, so those were our social media posts right there. Now we're going to talk about the videos that we posted. So for Music Monday, we actually have 2 videos. The first one, right here, Autumn Virus Cosplay. You can check out her Terra Online Steampunk cosplay that she did with DJ Brian 1 right over here. You can check out the video by clicking on the video here. Now you have to watch it till the end, and all I have to say is that her reaction is priceless, and it's actually, and it's natural. So it happened like so as is. So yeah, so that was our first one, and then our second one is, please forgive me, Noblesse Oblige Cosplay. I'm hoping I got it right. If I did, I'm sorry. So you can check it out the video right over here. Not only did they did 1 cosplay, not only did they two, they did 3 for the entire weekend. They did 1 for Hunchback of Notre Dame. They did 1 for what's this for? Oh yes, Star Wars, and then they did 1 for Labyrinth right there. You can check it out right here. You can actually also like them on Facebook. Link is down below. We want to thank them for at least filming with us with all weekend, and also just like applaud them on their creativity, their cosplays, and just like the entertainment that they provided for you guys out there. Now, if you didn't hear the announcement that I made this past week on Instagram, we're doing more videos. We're gonna try to get more content to you guys because we shot so much footage at KatsuCon and at MagFest. It's unfair to you to it's unfair to not only the cosplayers, but it's also unfair to you to see how awesome everybody was. So we're gonna be releasing at least two videos every week or so to just showcase all different cosplays, and we might even do it for the rest of the year. So thumbs up for that. So that was our Music Monday post. Throwback Thursday. You know what? This weekend was Big Apple Comic Con in New York City, run by a different group. Now, there was a Big Apple Comic Con a couple of years ago, ran by the people who did Wizard World. So we're going to take it back to them, to 2011, and the good times that we had there, especially during our wrap-up show. And then also, that same weekend, that convention was happening. Steampunk World's Fair, about 90 minutes away, was happening in New Jersey. You can also check out the highlights and the good times that we just had there. So that's our Throwback Thursday video. If you want to see it, you can click on the video here or the link down below. For Feature Friday, you can see right over here, MagFest 2016, our wrap-up show right here, featuring Ricardo and River, or part of Ricardo, because his head's missing. You know, it's in the broadcast world, we have this area, headroom. That's what it is. That's what we know, with the top of the head to the top of the screen. So yeah, we'll just leave it at that. So, but yeah, click on the link here to just see like what they thought about MagFest 2016. They had a great time along with everybody else at that convention. So, and then for our Saturday skit, where we feature masquerade skits throughout the years, it is Anime Next 2010, Birth of a DJ, Death to the Dance skit. You can see me by Cupcake Cosplay. I think it won Best in Show that year, if I remember correctly. You can click on the link to watch it right here. Video by Anime Jam Session, and also you can click the link down below. So those are our social media videos of the week. Next up, our convention. We're almost at the end, folks. We're almost at the end. Our convention update. Make sure we will be at Anime Boston March 25th through the 27th, and also at ZenkaiCon April 1st through the 3rd in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. But yeah, those are the next 2 conventions that we're going on. And now this week's sound off photo, we want to know where our followers come from. So the fans POV is based out of Long Island, New York, and myself, Chrissy, Chris, Steven, and Ricardo, we all come from there. Juan, who just recently joined back in October, November-ish, around there. He is from Northern California. Now, Ricardo is originally from Los Angeles, where actually Steven is currently living. And as opposed to me, I moved from Long Island to Washington, D.C., so I'm in the D.C. area for now. But we want to know where our followers are from. Make sure you leave a comment down below, and just let us know where you're from. We want to know. So So that is our sound off for this week. My name is Ernie Leyu. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe this video to everybody on all your pages, all your Facebooks, all your Instagrams, Twitters, Tumblrs, whatever you want to, whatever social media that you are on, except Snapchat, because we can't do it on Snapchat. And yeah, we just want to thank you for that. Make sure you give a thumbs up if you're on YouTube. Give us a like on Facebook. I think I already mentioned that. And also, Chrissy will be taking over hosting duties next week for Sound Off. Until then, I'm Ernie. I'll see you later.